Hello, this is my review on Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the sequel to 2007 Transformer movie by Michael Bay. So, I give this a solid 5 out of 10. It's not bad, it's not... It could have been better. I mean... Look, if you've seen a MC movie, you've seen what Revenge of the Fallen's like. It's pretty much, it's nothing but jokes and filled with a bunch of, well, be honest, pointless shit you don't really care about or need to drive the movie forward for the plot, to help move forward the plot. Anything just drags on the movie, the ideas in this film. Peter, I think is a kid. The guy that does the voice of Optimus Prime does a good job as ever. Once again, trying his best, bringing his A game to the table as Optimus Prime. And even though he zaps in the movie like the first one, this one at least gives at least a legit reason why he's absent, because, oh yeah, okay, so he got killed up, wanting to bring him back to life and later in the movie. Well, I kill him off in the first movie, you bring him back, and I hate when movies do that. You know, when they kill a character off, only to bring a character back to life minutes later, like 15 minutes, like minutes later into the movie, like. But I will actually, to be fair to Michael Bay's credit, he did show and restrain and not actually waiting 2 minutes later, but waiting till the third act to bring Optimus Prime back from the dead. Now, I still wish it wasn't the first movie, but at least he took his time telling the story. Which is more what I can say for J.J. Abrams for Into Darkness. That he, I guess, which more I can say for J.J. Abrams, like, reboot on Star Trek, which led to Star Trek's Into Darkness. You know how it did the same thing, killed off the big mascot, only to bring him back later into the film. The main mascot of the franchise, Captain Kirk. In this case, it's Optimus Prime. So that's what this is. This is Star Trek Into Darkness. But if it had an MCU fun, lighthearted tone. As in, it's pretty fucking stupid and pointless of a movie. This is what I have to say is that before I go any further, please subscribe, like this video, and please subscribing, click on the bell button, and to get notified on all of my videos. Just click on the all button after clicking on the bell to get notified for all videos. So yeah, so and Sam is as whiny as ever before we get to Dock of the Moon at this point in the franchise. Sam Witwicky is as whiny as ever, played by Shia LaBeouf, reprising his role as Sam. And it's because of Sam's wanting to dish responsibility and focus on his future with college, which leads to Optimus Prime's demise. as in which leads to his doom, him dying, because he's trying to protect Sam from the Decepticons. And so this could have been avoided probably if Sam just actually just didn't keep on like turning down Prime and the Autobots when they asking for Sam's help. And for some reason, Sam is too cool for the Autobots now. Oh, and meanwhile, he's having all these visions of seeing symbols, which looks like he's having a fucking mental breakdown, because he's writing the symbols on walls and everything and stuff, and obsessing over symbols he's seeing in his head, alien symbols, which ties into the plot of The Fallen. Which is only a bunch of setup and built for the payoff to realize that Optimus Prime, to bring Optimus Prime back from the dead, is as important as his life is going to get from here on out. Is to basically bring Optimus Prime back from the dead and stab him in the chest with the Matrix. And that'll bring him back from the dead and being more powerful than ever before. So supposedly, and so it works. And after he enters and escapes out of robot Transformers Cybertron heaven, I calling it. Because that's what he actually ends up in for a period of time. He ends up in heaven with a bunch of Autobots for a period of time, Sam. And he's giving a pep talk as he's entered the afterlife by a bunch of Autobots. And saying that this has always been your destiny and this is everything your life has been building up to. And even in Dark of the Moon, it doesn't get better than that. That poor sucker. He went from killing off Megatron, the first one, to bringing back Optimus Prime so he can defeat Megatron for real in the third one. And kill him off for real in the third installment. Yeah, I give this a 5 out of 10. And this is my review now on Transformers, the 2007 flick, the first installment. I'm giving this a 5 out of 10. Same as the first one, a 5 out of 10. As the first one I reviewed, by the way. In this video. So, the plot of the Transformers movie is basically a bunch of window dressing bimbo jibber jabber blah 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 crap writing. As in, it doesn't make any fucking, as in, is this dumb doesn't make any matter to you, the audience. It's nonsense. Until we get until we get to the second act, and when the Transformers and Optimus Prime of the game finally show up. In the meantime, it's just like Sam Sam trying to sell stuff on eBay and trying to get money to get a girl. Besides getting a car. who literally does, there's a Bumblebee Bumblebee the Transformer. That's his car. He finds out later in the movie during to an encounter with the Decepticon, and Bumblebee transforms and saves his ass multiple times. Well, Sam does the gayest thing ever. Pedal on a little girl's bicycle. While running from the Decepticon, the Decepticons are chasing after him. I think this is supposed to be funny, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. I mean, Sam's running for his life, and he just decides to take a basic girl bike. Little bike. What's it called? And I remember we got that. Right now is this. And we don't know where, and for some reason, a bunch of Decepticons are keeping coming after Sam because his great heritage to his bloodline really generations back, tying back to the Decepticons and the Autobots Wars for Cybertron, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty fucking confusing. It's not worth explaining. And frankly, neither does the movie care to explain, so why should I care to explain? When it does a bunch of brushing over, explaining details. And, so I think it's fair enough I can do the same thing. Brush over those details. Just the movie does such a good job brushing over all of the stuff that relates to Transformers. All the plot elements and the actions. Besides the action. Shooting the action away from the Transformer onto the human action with guns. Something that we can see in a standard blockbuster. See, Michael Bay destroys our expectations by not giving you what you want, but by destroying your expectations, by giving you exactly what you're expected to see in standard blockbusters, the Marines shooting aliens. I feel like I've seen this in both World Wars reinterpretations. The one was Tom Cruise and the original. And I feel like I've seen this in the original and the remake was Keanu Reeves of The Day the Earth Stood Still. And I think I'm just going to say I think I like those movies more than this. Those I mentioned. So instead we get aliens fighting aliens. Like an Alien versus Predator. We get, which is like a less common thing to do. See aliens fighting actual aliens in movies. That's less common thing and more less common thing I see in movies. But the Marines, humans killing aliens. I feel like it's been done so many times. And James Cameron's done it to death with the Alien franchise. I thought. With humans fighting aliens. Oh, like we haven't seen this before. Really, how unoriginal can you be, Michael Bay? What happened to you? Your heart was clearly not into this. I mean, these movies kind of underwhelming at times and, kind of boring at times, and we have the good moments. Why I'm giving them a 5 out of 10. These movies, the Transformers movies, the first two, from Michael Bay. And that's why I give the first Transformers movie a 5 out of 10. Goodbye.